Greetings. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Greetings. Alright, thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. I believe we're online. Yes. So I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, but I'll say it. What is it called? Asgardia Space Kingdom. So can you be a part of the Space Kingdom? Well, let's just take a little ride over there. If I know what I'm doing. Yeah, so I have another subject matter I'm going to go into, but I'll leave that for tomorrow. So this is just so I guess feels like, well, I guess it's like the Freemasons are taking over space. I didn't really look through all this. There's a video online of TrueStream Media. They have a video on this. This was just brought to my attention. I wasn't too aware of all this. Jeez. So these are all the residents of it. Yeah, this is kind of frightening when you think about it. Vancouver. Yeah. It's like another version of Scientology. So, yeah, this is kind of scary. But this is part of our awakening. It's not a very positive version. I guess a rich billionaire from Russia. I guess it's a billionaire. I would assume so. So they have their own constitution, their own flag, their own everything. So yeah, it's a pretty frightening group they have here. So, you know, third dimensional humans taking over space. Yeah, that can't be too good there. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to work, but, you know, more power to them. How are they going to get into space? With SpaceX, how are they going to get, you know, I don't know. I haven't researched this enough to know exactly what this is, but, I mean, this is going to be the new normal. I mean, talk about a cult. This is freaking... Yep, so... I would imagine more of these are going to start sprouting out over time as we go through awakening process. Of course, other cults will envy other cults and just... yeah, not looking too good. So I figure might as well make this the subject of our connections tonight. Declaration of Unity. You have Constitution. They have their own. They already have their national anthem. Oh, look, space. What's going on in space? So, industries. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. So yeah, I guess this is I'm not sure when this started out, when this ever came through, or I guess last year. Oh, 2016. Oh yeah, this is the guy that founded it. Of course, he's the one that gets all the awards and everything. I guess you might as well if you're one that created it. So, alright, well, welcome to the new world. Yeah. Good luck with that. Let's see, other connections for tonight. Let's see, yeah, it's been kind of a long day. So, getting the operations together. To be clear, probably do a couple of channelings to, because I don't have anything at the moment. It's been kind of heavy. Yeah, it's been a pretty heavy day, so having a clear direction of where this is going for tonight's broadcast. Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course, I have a lot of ideas, and then I don't write them down, and now I'm here, and I'm slowly remembering them. Yeah, because I think, from what Alex Jones, I think I got in trouble for, I know this is like not alien related, but Alex Jones got in trouble for destroying evidence or something like that. And his app is no longer number 1, and the news is now number 12 because I just checked. And as the weeks go by, it's going to get. It'll still exist, but not like he used to. So yeah, party's over, you can say. I think it'll still be around, just not as strong as it used to be. And he has this lawsuit going on, and it feels like he's going to lose, but I could be wrong. But it's not looking good. Let's put it that way. At least with the Sandy Hook situation, it doesn't look like he's going to win, but I could be wrong. At least at this point. It's still kind of early for that, so. It's, yeah, we're going into a brave new world. Let's see. Yeah, I feel, yeah, September Energies. Now, if you want to go into space, just join that little group out there. Good luck on that. I wouldn't recommend it, but, yeah, it's pretty frightening. I'm going to be doing more channeled messages throughout the weekend. I'm not sure when they're going to be posted. I'm not sure if I posted them all. So I'm going to be doing quite a few of those over the next several weeks. The next one's going to be of course I already forgot. The Quran. It's going to be the next one. Where all that comes from. At least my connection's version of it. Everyone has their own connection. But at least it's something. And I'd probably go into the planets Saturn, Jupiter, Venus. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff to cover, of course. Might be glimpses of it. Yeah, Saturn plays a big role in our control grid around this planet. A lot of the symbolism is on the Illuminati. So they make it not so easy to connect to them. Like you say, in ancient times, Jupiter beings, Saturn beings, Venus beings were here. And then we kind of lost our way. So, and here we are. Yeah, there's the Galactic Historian. It was pretty interesting. I didn't catch a whole version of that, but this world comes from another universe, I believe. But also, which I don't doubt. It's only so much I'm allowed to connect with, but I don't doubt it. But also, this solar system is kind of shady already. I don't think Pluto was, and now it is, but it wasn't in the past. Saturn is. It wasn't always, but now I think it's gotten better over time. But Saturn's had a lot of issues, from ways I could pick up on. Uranus, I'm not feeling anything negative coming from them. Jupiter, I'm not seeing that. They've always been highly evolved. If they have anything, it's very little. I imagine they have something coming from there that's not very friendly. Everybody does, but for the most part, I believe it's pretty positive. Venus, I feel, is usually positive, but once again, there might be little trinkets of pain in the assness coming from there. Mercury, I felt, now, obviously take all this with a grain of salt. Mercury, I felt, was not. I feel it got moved where it is. It wasn't always there. And it wasn't exact. Obviously, all these planets weren't where they were in the past, but Mercury was not a good one, I don't think, either. Saturn somehow keeps themselves occupied where they are, but they've had help, I guess. But there's a lot of connections there that are. Either way, it's going to come through the ringer eventually. Once again, do the third dimensional, third eye cleansing of clearing out the 3D reality. I believe it is. It's always kind of a heavy day, isn't it? It's the way it is. That's okay. For connecting. But dissolving the 3D reality is, let's see here. Let's see. So I don't connect to the mainstream media that much. Of course, it's part of the brainwashing media. That's also. I feel a lot of Anunnaki around them. Yeah, they're running the narrative. Of course, there's a lot of reptilians involved with it too. A lot of it's connected to the desert regions of the United States, mostly the United States, at least for the U.S. Russia, I believe, is coming out of. Well, Russia is like it's neutral, but it gets hit by negative energies. That does a lot of that you know, human rights situation. It's like they're under some kind of contract where they can't come out of it. At least not yet. So I believe they're very helpful. It's just they're seen as the villain right now. Of course, China is. I believe China is broken out of a lot of that. It's just we're not seeing it. You know, I mean, we have censorship here too, so our web isn't so much. It's still. No, I imagine they can get the truth somehow, but they'll find it either way. But China feels like it's not. One of the reasons why it closes out like their censorship because they don't want the West getting involved with them. You know, our CIA, FBI, or whatever the hell it is, whatever we're doing, they want to keep us out as much as possible. Even if it's not perfect over there, it's better than having this. You know, they got enough problems as it is, obviously. But our government, our media covers stuff up all the time. That's you know, that's their whole, the deep state media, of course. So, yeah, I don't know. That's not going to crack away not soon enough. It should, but it is. So just let's see. Yeah, once again, it's a lot of Anunnaki mind control over the reptilians too. From what I see, there is reptilian presence there, but it's mostly Anunnaki. They're protecting our, you know, saving us from ourselves, at least from what they feel like. There's a lot of conflict, obviously, back and forth in the positive and the light. Let's see here. What else we have? Anything from the angels? Of course, the reptilians that are causing difficulties here feel like we're doing ourselves a favor. They are losing their grip over the mind, along with the archons, and mostly reptilians are losing their control over here. So you might, those as your vibration shifts, you might start seeing them possibly pop up here and there, at least in the vision in your mind's eye. Eventually, it'll go into the physical over time. Because I don't think they can keep themselves hidden forever. As the world turns, as they say. I don't know when this is going to happen, but it seems like they're going to come out of their hiding. Well, you'll just see them. Not to say they're coming out of their hiding, it's just your frequency shifts. So that's going to be the new norm. We're not fully reached it yet, but we're heading into that vibration. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're still, there's a lot of, like, all this child trafficking and stuff. I think people are writing books and doing stuff from what I can feel on. So, you know, publish it on their own. Some are terrified, obviously. But that's why there's a build-up coming up of all kinds of stuff. It's not just that. There's all kinds of a build-up. Yeah, it feels like September. I felt October before, but right now I'm feeling about a September clearinghouse is coming. We're already seeing remnants of it already, but we don't recognize it as a big event yet because it hasn't happened yet. So it's building up. It's about to blow from what it feels like, whatever the hell it is. Let's see here. Yeah, the reptilians feel like they're really losing their grip here. People aren't afraid of them anymore. At least they're realizing. Those that are starting to trust more of their senses. But yeah, there'll be parts of the world where people are just, either way, it's going to start to fade. At least the third dimension is going to start fading out in certain areas. It's just part of you're not going to disappear or anything, but what's keeping them hidden is going to release. As for when, it's getting closer. That's all I can see for right now. I understand it comes and goes. It's not constant. You can't hide forever. No, we're connected to aliens. We're going that Asgard thing. Yeah, so that's also a sign of things to come. I don't think that's ever going to take off. I mean, they're having fun, but unless alien space technology shows up, you know, and you never know, or they all of a sudden have a spaceship and start going to space on their own, then there you go. But it's kind of like a artificial thing, from what I can see with that. It's very deceptive. It's got that down. But it gives people hope. They know something else is out there. They want to go live out in space. They know it's inevitable, so they want to be part of something new, just like what Scientology is. So, of course, it doesn't have all the torture chambers and stuff like that like Scientology does, but it's not that much different in some ways. But I expect more of those to pop up. We're just in the beginning. As the darkness starts to lose its grip, obviously it's still going to rule the mind somewhere. They're going to find other, these reptilian beings or Nordic beings. I forget about mentioning them. They'll find other ways to manipulate. So we're shifting into the new world very slowly. So seeing this type of stuff sprouting out for us going to space is nothing new. Well, we're in the new, but it won't be new. But yeah, there's a lot of hard times are coming. Not in all areas, but hard times of realization of what's happening here. Yeah, I feel like a ball of light is coming into the Earth's atmosphere, at least vibrationally. They're cutting through the matrix, basically. They're allowing us more to know more about ourselves, basically. Obviously, a lot of these aliens are very tall, obviously. And a lot of the beings, people here that are misdirecting people to the wrong direction will be seen, but people won't believe it, so let's just continue to follow it, just like that Asgard thing, so that's there. You gotta warn somehow, so... because some of these galactic that are currently going on, these organizations online, not gonna name names, they're not what they seem to be, let's put it that way. So, but they're going to... It's a warning process. Just like everything else. Alright, we'll see if we can bring somebody in. For those that are new to all this, we're... let's see if I can do this right. Okay. Alright, this is IvanTower.com. IvanTower.com. We have private sessions here. We also have something new. It is called, it's right here. It's actually basically order here, but it's a live chat. I don't think I have it marked down here. No, I'm not supposed to. Basically, you can do live chat sessions here, but you have to order here or here to do it. Basically, you put your name and email in, and I contact you and just do your session through the chat box. Basically, I'm trying it out. Doesn't work. But those that don't want, you schedule a time here, or you can. I'm just trying it out. Let's see. I'll advertise a little bit better next time. But where is it? Yeah, you can get it here also if you don't want to go through all that complicated stuff. But this is where the session will be, in this area. So I was experimenting with it, and we'll see where it goes. But something different. We also have other options if you wish. So yeah, this is the scheduler. You can warn the channel if you're interested. You have Google Hangouts, Zoom, and channeling by phone. And we're about 8 days behind right now. We're in the midst of catching up. Also have Spirit Social, and that chat feature will be added here too, also for those here that want to try it out, but we're working on it. So these are the other channelers and healers that we recommend. There's also the social network. Thank you to those that are posting. I don't know if there's any. What do we have going on? Alright. Oh yeah, good stuff. I have some stuff I need to post here. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, I need to get back in here. DMT. There you go. awesome. Also, have Interstellar Radio. I'll be posting tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern. I was going to do one tonight, but that changed. I need to be able to breathe a little bit every once in a while, so. But thank you for your support and understand the Matrix and third eye cleansings and the change that's coming to the earth. Basically, we're going into a new vibration, and darkness is coming into the light little by little. Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like the reptilians are really losing their power here. I'm not sure when that's going to be seen in public. I mean, as I sit right here, I feel their grip over humanity's consciousness is no longer sound into the, they basically own the mind, the thoughts, basically to whatever vices that there are that people fall into. And I just feel their grip is becoming less, even around NASA. Not to say everything's going to awaken. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going to come up. It feels like September right now, but it's hard to say. August, September, but September is something that's going to, not to say it's going to be anything negative, but negative is going to come into the light. Hollywood might burst open. Anything can go right now. There's human trafficking all across the planet, and there might be an awakening there, possibly. It might be political. They're not making anything clear right now. Of course, I guess it's, well, I'm not connected to everything in the news, but one of the bigger things in the media is Alex Jones losing his, it was in his spot. That was big on social media. That was big. That was a purge. That's a big censorship, but once again, it doesn't feel like we need him anymore, so it kind of fizzled out. So, alright, we'll connect to, that's another thing. When you connect to aliens, that's great, fine, but connecting to spirit is actually a stronger energy, for anybody that's wondering. There's nothing wrong with connecting to aliens. It's all good. We're going back to our galactic families as they are opening up our world. Our animal friends here, the gorillas, the giraffes, all these beings are alien beings helping us. I imagine a lot of what I got also is that a lot of these alien beings went back to alien animal form, like walking on four legs, just for us to connect with them. It's like they like brought in another species of their species here. That sounds weird, but like the giraffe, they like have fully evolved, and some of them unevolved themselves to be with us, and other species have done that too. At least to connect to our vibration, let's put it that way. That's what, not all species, of some have done that, let's put it that way. Because they want to be a part of our consciousness. They want to be there with us when we awaken. So if you see a gorilla being, which I wouldn't doubt, because you can say they're the founders of the human body, because a lot of the body comes from them. I would say that's more than the Weirin. Of course, we are the Weirin, just added some. We're just hairless pigs, basically. So we're hairless apes with a pig and fetish or whatever. We're a little bit of everybody here. But yeah, all these beings here obviously are seeding the planet, and they stayed here as we went and as we forgot ourselves. So obviously there's a lot more to than that. We're giving us little pieces here and there. Let's see what we're bringing the spirit world and the alien vibrations. And tomorrow I should have a lot more energy, hopefully. Today I'm kind of catching up from the week, you could say. So next week's going to be kind of heavy too, but it's okay. Alright, blessings. Here we go. Greetings to you, we are from Spirit. Your galactic alliances are, yes, assisting you, but realize also your astral is going through a purge at this time, as your world is. As astral heals, your world heals. As it has not been the easiest place in the universe, the astral world around your planet has not been a simple life. Even if it is seen in their scriptures as heaven, it has its heavenly places. Yes. But it has not been easy for us either, as we have learned as you are, but you learn faster than we do. So incarnating into this world, yes, is going into, yes, the adventure zone, you can say. I wouldn't call it the forbidden zone, but it is a zone of cut off from spirit, yes. And you are reconnecting, lighting that fire once again. And you realize most humans don't even understand, yes, their soul, their spiritual connections, their guides, is because the Archon beings, mostly of their energy, is there to phase it out, and they will be your God. And notice how there's many that say they are God on your planet of religious figures. Even your L. Ron Hubbard sees himself as a God, depending on who you're talking to. But there's a lot of that energy of being worshipped around him, as many wishes like all others in this planet of religious faith. Yes, and they do look the other direction when there is corruption, because they are the ones hiding the corruption. Why would they want to shed light on it when they're to cover it up? Which goes in also to the insectoid agendas, not just reptilian. As many insectoids join the Archon consciousness as for tying up your planet and keeping it from its higher self. Your planet has a higher self also. Mother Earth has a higher self. And you are connecting to that energy. And it is not easy as you are see. As humans, as when they see spirituality, they get very angry and very superstitious. And that is very reptilian, yes. And much more, but very much they're showing the reptilian agenda that's been implanted into them to deny spirit, deny higher vibrations. And now many of you are forging a new earth, but also not just a new earth, but within this new energy is going to be very heavy, and you are unlocking yourselves at this time. Astral should come more clearly to some of you, not all, not yet. But where you are heading is into a highway into the new world. Yes, it is going to be a bumpy ride. And yes, there's much heaviness of this world, because basically the mind control around the planet is reinforcing itself so it is not seen, but it is not as strong as it used to be. So those that have been hiding your negative reality are slowly not as strong as they used to be. You can say the war is over, but not entirely yet. You are still going into your self-awakening phase of who you truly are. So you're letting go of the old human at this time. So blessings to you in your journeys. Greetings, the other Pleiadians, from the Galactic Federation of Light. Sending you signals. Yes, lights in the skies. As you are, yes, transforming yourselves. This physical human will one day vanish. You all turn to light. You are already light, but to see it is another experience, as we are. as how we travel, you will travel the same. What matters most now is to just concentrate on yourselves. Find the light within. Just be yourself. Know the truth and continue to connect to it. The truth of you. Not everyone's truth is going to connect with each other. Your own truth is what matters. And you will find others that feel the same way. Yes, everyone grows differently. So there's always going to be differences. Even in the aliens world, it's very much the same. Coming out of this environment, you are more divided than ever before. Even with your alien connections, so many are divided. That's expected with a world like this. As basically the implants of your third dimensional ideas are heavy in the mind, as you see. You are unlocking those codes and let your mind refresh into a new zone of thinking. Because realize just your intentions alone are building a new vibration all around you. Ever so slowly, your environment will shift out of the third dimension paradigm. Others will feel it. The numbers that you have are a good number at this time. That vibration will continue like a weather system. Energy is similar to that. As you are all lighting up, you all connect together. And a wave of a new world will be upon you. But first, the third dimension has to see itself. Yes, it might not be the most pleasant, but it has to see what it's been hiding from itself. As yes, there's been many here want to keep the walls up for some time because they want to experience this 3D reality, but that's now coming down. Not to say you leave the 3D reality instantly, far from it, but the true happiness of your world will be found. As in the negativity will no longer be welcomed here, as it is. At least that is percent. The percent here is very high, as you can see. It's almost at 90% sometimes. As for holding the mind, 90% of negativity controlling the mind. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do? I'm not talented enough. I'm not pretty enough. That's all part of it. So when would this happen? As many are always asking. You are building the key to unlock your world. Many of you are connecting to willing to accept the truth of your reality. So you're going to those that have the keys of your reality that are, yes, within the darkness already. Unlock as many keys, but there's a big key, but there's also many smaller ones. The small ones are opening up the truth. You're all together, waiting for the unveiling, yes. And then your earth will be en masse. So, feel the vibrations within. Of what is to come is still up to you. We are just observers. We can't reveal everything. We are right beside you. Blessings. Alright. Alright, much love everyone. And we'll be back.